really good Kentucky team this afternoon, this evening. Coming off a loss at Louisville, we knew it would be tough. I thought we started the game well when we hit a three and had them down 3-zip. First possession, we did a really good job of getting them to shoot a three with like 3 seconds on the shot clock, and they made it three. From there, we turned the ball over a few times, and they kind of ran away with the game. I was concerned about scoring against this team. We've struggled scoring the basketball all season, but looking at how they protect the paint, hedge ball screens, and do a great job with their activity, pressuring the ball, I knew it would be tough. And then them starting the 3 big guys, big front line today, I knew it would be even tougher. For us, we just have to continue to get better. We have young guys, transfers, guys are still trying to gel together and find chemistry. But we ran into a really good basketball team today. It was not much we could do to stop what happened. In saying that, we'll continue to improve and look forward to get ready for conference play.
Coach, it may be obvious, but you said starting the bigger lineup made it more difficult for you guys to score. Why was that?
Well, anytime you have 2 7-footers on the floor and a guy that's 6'8", I knew they would create second chance opportunities for themselves. I knew they wouldn't shoot as many threes because they didn't have 3 guards on the floor. So that alone, that size advantage in the paint was going to give us trouble. And then we have to guard the lob and then try to get back out and guard the 3. So their size created second chance opportunities. It also, sped us up offensively. They jumped into their press early. And just to see that size and athleticism after a couple plays for our guys, they kind of got confused, kind of lost a little bit of confidence once they turned the ball over. Instead of playing the next play like I preach every day all season, they allowed the pressure to get to them, and then once we made a few mistakes, we just kind of continued to make mistakes. But the size was a huge advantage for them on the offensive glass and protecting the paint.
How was the young man who hurt his ankle?
Matt, he had hurt his ankle 2 games ago, and this was his first game back. But he's fine now. Moving forward, he'll just get treatment and continue to see our trainers, but he's fine. Thanks for asking.
Coach, you guys played Michigan and played Syracuse, if I remember right. Mm-hmm. How would you compare Kentucky, the Kentucky team you saw, with those 2 teams?
They're just as good as any of those teams. I like Kentucky because of their size and athleticism. With Ryan Harrell continuing to improve, I think they'll be a top 10 team and one of the teams that'll make a push to the Elite Eight, if not make it to the Final Four. They're one of the few teams with a great amount of talent. They're very well coached. They play together. They buy into each other. And I've heard Coach Cal talk about his team all season, and he continued to preach earlier to the community and the fans here and just everybody in basketball. This is going to take time for this young team to get better. And they're continuing to get better all season, and they're making strides at the right time. I think they're a very good team, and they're just as good as Syracuse, Michigan, any other team we played on our schedule at that level.
Is that the best full-court pressure you've seen?
No, I think, the intimidation factor kicked in on us. It was really more us at that point in turning the ball over. Obviously, we have a young point guard in Jalen Ross. And I'm teaching him daily to continue to play through mistakes. But I think after he made his first mistake, giving up a 3 in his area, he turned the ball over and he kind of got down on himself. So it was more him than them. They do a great job, and sometimes it can be intimidating for a team at our level to come in here and get down early. It's kind of tough to get back into that. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I talk to our guys every day about conference play. That's the biggest picture, not to overlook Kentucky. And then we have UMass left. But we want to continue to get better, and that's what we're striving for, to defend the West Crown in our league, be one of the top 4 teams in our conference, and go to Cleveland and see what can happen. And again, I won't judge my team at Syracuse, at Michigan, at Kentucky. These are very tough venues. You take these games for different reasons. Obviously, we don't want to lose by that margin, and I would like to see my guys compete for 40 minutes. But at the same time, you're going up against a really good program, rich in tradition and history. Again, a future Hall of Fame coach, and really good players in 3 or 4 years. Just about everybody on this roster will be in the NBA. So I understand that, the reality of coming and playing a game like this. We just have to continue to move forward continue to get better and get ready for our conference.
Coach, there's been a lot of talk this week about Alex Poythress and how he's got to play harder and be more productive. What did you think of him?
I thought he was great. I mean, his activity was good. He played really good defense. He started out guarding Dalen Harrison, who we thought if they started 3 guards would have an advantage in the post. They took that game plan away. I thought he played really good defense. He ran the floor. He made some finishes. He made some shots. And I think he's one of the better athletes in the SEC conference and throughout the country. These guys are young. They continue to get better, and I think at the end of the day, they'll be one of the last 8 teams trying to get to the Final Four. All right. Thank you.